Hey guys, this is Kirop speaking, and today we are back in Automation with the Lite Campaign V3.7 and our low-tech sports Let's Play. We are in the late 70s with our maybe, hopefully at some point, breakthrough car, but it doesn't look like it because look at how it died. Damn you competitors, you nasty bastards. From 130 crashing down to 104. That is not nice. Anyway, we are having some problems here, but we are developing an engine that takes a lot of time, and in parallel we are doing our little new car project, which we still have to sign off. So let's head over there, or rather the sign-off screen, and first we need to sign off the engine so that the car has the engine. So let's do that right now. We agree to that, and then we shall sign off the car itself, which still is using the old engine. So let's sign that one off. And that should bring us into engineering. And only one factory that needs to retool. The engine factory is coming a lot later there. All right, let's see if that one can save us. We're just walking from please save us to please save us, but we are making a bit of money. Our company valuation is going up. We just had to pay a nasty amount of taxes. That was not kind, but that's the tax man for you. All right, let's see if this is normalizing a bit or if we are getting crushed. 205. Okay, so it's rising a little bit. That is not looking good, is it? Yeah, this one bounced a bit, so that's fine. Okay. Alright, let's have this run until the car comes out. Then we do another facelift, I believe, and before that. Or do we need to? Maybe not. If this one is going well, then we might not have to. Oh shit, the economy. Holy shit, the economy. That's just face planting at the moment. And I don't like this pattern. That one is just straight up pointing to here. That is not nice. Looks like a massive recession coming. Alright, let's stop it right there. I think we do have enough cars to get us... one more month? No. I mean, we have made enough losses. Oh, I really need to stop production there. Yeah, let's stop production for 1 month at least to pay less taxes. And with that, I mean, we're not going to pay taxes anyway, so let's make some more profit. And there we go, come on. Yes, 0 taxes paid for that massive amount of income. Very nice. And I think we only need the LS version to be produced some more. So for 1 more month. Oh, that was the last potential month for building it anyway. So, okay. Stopped it 1 month earlier then. Now the factory is retooling, and we are going to get a few... Oh, ouch, ouch. Yeah, that hurt. Right, yeah, that wasn't great. But let's see if we are making a profit now. Come on, go, go. Yes, holy shit. Okay, good, nice. That is some decent sales, despite the recession. Whew. Okay, how are you doing? You're in the 130s and you're in the 140s. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, we're alive. Still, we've fallen in company valuation again for this in-between time. So this is looking quite interesting. I think what we might be able to do here is to grab... oh, wait. Let's check out the research first. We already have unlocked the new premium fuel. Well, okay, that's not that much. But we do have an extra tech level in that. We do have an extra tech level in top end as well. That's good. Well, not much more though. Unfortunate. But what we can take a look at would be to make a new car now, which uses the engine that is going to appear there. That might work. Let's see if the system actually works. So the wedge, tomorrow, no, today, in a few hours is the deadline. while recording this. In a few hours is the deadline for the submissions. So when you see this video, the deadline has just passed, and I will be able to make the next judging video. Will be pretty cool. Let's see what designs people come up with for the wedge. And now we need to find a new car to make. And I'm going to aim it at light sports. That's our thing. Ooh, we have that one. That one is tiny. That one is tiny. If we want to go into the Gasmian market, maybe we should go with this one instead. Do we have anything else here? Yeah, I'm going to pick this one, of course. Holy shit! It's the Hard Rooster. Look at this. There's just so many cars. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, he's pumping them out. Anyway, let's have a look. I think this one is the one to go with. This one can have mid and rear engine too. The small one also can have that. This one has even lower drag. Now, drag isn't that important for the light sports segment because they're not all about top speed, they're more about cornering. And track width is the same, so this one is just a smaller wheelbase. That means it's more agile, which is more light sporty. But my problem with it is that it doesn't have a convertible version like that one. I want to see the same variants for that one. So we have one convertible that actually is recognized as a convertible by the game. So that's good. Let's pick this body, and then we are going with the coupé bits. Yes. Okay. Let's see. So, I still can't really go for the steel, can I? I'm so much in the negative still. That won't work. So, we're going with our full aluminium construction, as always. Space frame, our new thing. 10% off. A light truck monocoque, maybe? Yeah, we do need space frame. Otherwise, we can't do the rear engine, which is very, very helpful. Steel chassis and mid-transverse, rear-wheel drive. Let's see if that fits. And this one has 18. It's also 18. This one is 15. Rear. There's plenty of room there. We could try rear engined. We only have 3%. Yeah, that's okay. That's 2 months. We basically get 2 months off the 18. Or we get half a month off for the 15. Sportiness. Nah, I think we definitely should go for the mid-transverse if we can. So, double wishbone, that's our thing. And now, let's see if we can select an existing variant. This one can't fit. This one is an engineering. And we do make our turbo variant here, of course. That will be interesting to see. Let's use that one. And no, incompatible with engine layout. Okay. Oh shit, the convertible can't have. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. That's not what I wanted. So do we want to go with? I mean, the engine is super lightweight. We could argue that you can put that in the front without upsetting it too much. Do we want to try this? Yeah, let's go with it. That is a lot, well, it's a lot cheaper too. We have 21.2% familiarity there. That is almost, yeah, it's 2.5 months, right? Something around, no, more. 2.5, yeah, no, roughly alright. Roughly right, 2.5 months off. So less than 10. That's pretty good. Yeah, let's see if that works. So we still have that engine, and that's all fine. Everything is broken because it didn't load it. So now, yes, now we can use any body we want. And which one do we want? This one, standard one. Or, nah, I think I want you to design this one instead, or is this actually... No, the cabin volume. Sorry, guys, I'm min-maxing. The cabin volume is important. You will have to deal with this one. we are putting this at its extreme angle inwards. That is part of the design. And the nose is as short as it can be, because we are making a light spot. Come on, go in again. Oh no, not that one. Ooh, what? That is a cool morph. That is a little upsetting. So yeah, just draw in the nose. We want to have a small car. That's such a cool morph. Ugh, so ugly. If you put it out. Okay. Yeah, that looks like a weird mutation. I think this will be perfect for the design competition. There's so many fun things you can do with it. Okay, yep, we use this one, and let's advance. Just give it the standard procedure. Radial tires, sport, and alloys. We don't need that much, especially with the... Oh no, the engine is in front, so that's good. Maybe 195s? 185s? Let's try 185s. And then in the rear, the engine has a bit more power, but this one probably doesn't need as much. 205s, let's try starting with that. Can make the tires larger, or the wheels larger rather. Oh, 700! This is not a monster truck. Let's not do this. Is it time to go for vented? I believe it is. So we're starting somewhere there. 2 pistons in the front, 1 piston in the rear, 270 equal size, 50. Brake balance, yeah, just leave it for now. Under tray, none. We don't need to be fast, even though this one could be fast. Or do we want to push into the sports segment? Then that one becomes a bit more of a thing you might want, but it weighs 15, almost 16 kilos. Lowering performance. We don't have that much power in the car after all. Also, we don't have many seats in it. Yeah, okay. Let's do our standard sport, and are we going for premium? 630? Yeah, that's about right. 630 is about right. Engineering time, just 10. It's fine. And no hydraulic spongy steering, please. Standard 70s should be enough. We have plenty of familiarity in that one. And yeah, guys, don't forget that you always can push Alt, and with Alt you see instantly what choices you have the most familiarity in. It's quite handy at this stage in the game. We're going for standard springs, gas mono, and what do we have here? Yeah, at first not too convincing, but the settings here are awful. So, oh, that oversteer is awful too. Just lower sway bar stiffness in the rear. We are below 5 degrees. Don't necessarily need that. That one looks a lot better though. Pretty decent. Some decent stats. Not fantastic. I'm a little worried that we can't push more. Is the problem the drive, the engine? Is it making too little power maybe? Let's have a look at the detailed stats. So sportiness, drivetrain performance, power -2%, loudness, it's not loud enough. Top speed is shit. Throttle response is shit. Otherwise gearbox is nice, alright. And chassis body, chassis stiffness, not up to par here. Suspension is good, but yeah, okay. Agility is through the roof, as expected for a car this lightweight. But of course, this is the cheaper version of the car. Standard premium. We could go for the standard, actually. Let's do that. Costs a lot less. Yeah, it's more affordable. And what we can do with it is that we make another one. We could even drop this. This has engineering time 4 months and costs a lot less. Yeah, so much more affordable. So let's make this as a basic version, and then we make a premium version. First, we need to cure a few problems. That is not great. Ooh, no. This thing doesn't need any brakes. Holy shit, look at it. We're already down at 225s. How heavy is this? Just 910 kilos. Yeah, that's very lightweight. Well, looking good. And I didn't even tune the suspension, the gearbox properly. Look at that. We still have a faster 0 to 100 time to grab. So let's do that. There we have that. No. Oh, it's getting slower, not faster. Oh, that... Okay, that was the fastest already. Yeah, that's not nice. Can we go faster? We can drop this and then drag this one down. 96. Come on, make it tighter. No. Okay, that didn't work. Yeah, I think I'm going with the 8.3, although... It's about the same. Now let's go a little sportier. 8.3 seconds, 0 to 100. It is the not too sporty version of the car. And one thing I wonder is, how quick is this thing around the test track? Let's have a quick look. Well, it goes with its pushrod engine. And if we cancel that one, we end up at a 233. Yeah, okay. You can sell it as a light sports car. It's not super fast. In actual fact, it just barely reaches 200 kilometers an hour. It's not impressive, but yeah, I'm sure it's a lot of fun to drive, and these guys think it is, so that's good. Now it is clone time! And what do we do with the clone? Lots of fun things. First of all, we need to select an existing engine variant, and that would be this one. Turbo, single SPFI. And there we have it. Oh, the prestige is through the roof. Nice. But let's switch back for a sec. Let me make a proper comparison. So we are going to switch to this one first, and then I'm going to hold the stats and the horses. All right, these are now held, and now I select that engine. So select this one. There we go. Things are going down because it's no longer tuned. Ooh, oh, that power curve is very different. And now we have way too much power. Look at that, 6.7 seconds. Holy shit, what is this? It's a rocket ship. Maybe we do need larger tires in the rear to compensate. That is more costly, but we don't care about costs for this one. Not as much, at least. Yeah, that's fine. We don't want another one. Nah, it's not necessary. I can do that with suspension, no problem. Alright. Did that get rid of some wheel spin? Yeah, a little bit. Not much. Maybe we don't need quite a... Oh, those tires are expensive. Oh, it's the top speed. Oh, shit. Yeah, we just dropped down the top speed rating there. Oh, combine. Oh, ow. 1,800. Yeah, I kind of need to artificially limit its top speed. That is getting expensive if it hits the higher top speed. We can do that via the gearing, not so much because it's completely flat. It's like electric car driving over here. Always the same power. Alright, let's go for sport. And then light sport doesn't like it anymore, but we are more aiming for the sport now. And then go for the premium. Or even for the luxury to really differentiate it. But that's 12 production units and 16 months worth of engineering time. I don't think we can do that. Don't think it's too viable, but look at this differential and prestige. That's massive. Put some quality into the power steering traction aids. So just steering column, basically. We still need to do that on the other version as well. That is tuned reasonably well now. You've got some extra comfort, extra prestige, less drivability, of course, because of turbo, and slightly more sporty, but definitely gaining in the comfort and prestige, which is what we expect. Also, it's no longer quite as lightweight, and a lot more expensive. But the markets are looking at it, and think this is a good choice in design. 147 for the sports demographic, which of course also will be existing in Gazmir at that point. So that is nice. And now I need to take this one and make it into a convertible. Because they also, or even more than the sport, do like the prestige and the added comfort. So let's go into there and change it around to be a convertible. And other than that, I think I can keep it more or less constant. A static one needs some re-optimization. Yeah, that sportiness has dropped right off. Does it need more rubber up front? Ooh, that was a little too much. Alright, pretty well optimized. Of course, can still be fine-tuned and stuff. But, yeah, okay. I was considering to not be putting in this engine into any car. But seeing how long the development time is, I think we're going to use this for this first iteration and then do a quick facelift. Where we upgrade the engine as well. And get a bit of a better turbo tune because it's not really that great. Yeah, it's good enough. Now we have named the variants. It's the Lite Sport, the Lite Sport Turbo, and the Lite Sport Convertible Turbo. And I have decided to give it the name while we are on it. This one very much wedge-like as well. I think we are staying with Mars, and this one is not the fear, but rather the terror. It is the second moon of Mars, quite a bit smaller than Phobos, even though the car itself isn't that much smaller. Okay, I think that is fair enough, so let's set up production. Oof, oh, the factory. It is struggling. Holy shit, 55% efficiency. How bad can it be? Well, we can lower it a bit, and lowering automation does give you higher car production. Yeah, how badly do we want this to be strained? We're getting back some tooling. Yeah, we might want to do this actually, because that's some horrendous numbers. But I don't want to become too uncompetitive with the production cost. So I think we are doing some kind of happy medium here, which is from 80, were we at 80? 85? 80. We're dropping it down to 70. Gives us some cash back, so it's pretty cheap. One more thing I needed to do is to change this one. It was at +4. We needed to have +4. That gives it a little bit of boost here in those stats. Why is the LS supposed to be that unaffordable? Well, because of our shit production is the answer. Yeah, that is pretty rough. That is pretty rough. Oh, but also economy. The economy is projected to just keep declining. And if this trend is continued on a few years down the line, then you're fucked. So, I think it might be better than this. Here's hoping. On the plus side, we are at a very decent engineering time. Just 63 months. That's not bad. A little bit of exploiting here. Just a tiny bit. Put it up to 70. Pressure. Nah, yeah, a little bit more. Tooling, definitely not more than 50. That is killing it. Material costs aren't that high, that's fine. But are we happy with the almost 5 years of engineering time? Or do we want to lower this? No, I think I'm happy. 52 months. That's pretty fast for an entirely new car. And the reliability isn't even that sucky. So the engine, well, doesn't need anything. It will start producing once it's ready. And yes, that doesn't look too promising. Let's put it at +20. Or maybe can put this one at +30. The convertible is probably also going to be there, and the light sports car is just going to be a filler. And now, let's say the economy is actually doing a little better over time than this. And what happens? Yay! Oh. Well, that's not great still, but slightly better. I think I'll be going with this kind of spread. So 10% just to give us market share down there for our next iteration, where we might be able to cut some costs. And then 30% for the LST, and the LSCT is at 40%. Hopefully that differentiates them a little. And we're going to sell them at 16k, 21.5k, and almost 24k. Sounds good to me. Alright. Let's sign this bug off. The terror. The terror is coming to you. Oh, it does pick up the engine nicely. Oh, look at that. So 43 months remaining on the engine. And with that, we are going to sign off the Deimos. And that means we have a new car for you to design. I hope you paid attention to which, what body type that is and so on. And that one, once again, is due for Monday. But not the Monday that is ending in 2 hours, exactly. But rather, the one in the week thereafter. And I'm looking forward to your entries. There will be some good fun once again. And let's sign it off. Well, we have nothing to fear here, have we? Because Phobos will be gone. And we shall conquer Gazmir with the terror from Fruinia. And with that, I hope you enjoyed, and see you guys next time.